This story is really classically one of those stories, like The Beauty and the Beast, I think is, and many fairy tales, that offers the hope or the promise that we could be seen for who we really are and loved.
My character, the White Snake, starts out as a little snake spirit, kind of lonely on the top of this mountain and trying to find enlightenment.
And one day she's very, very restless, and she feels like there's something else out there that she doesn't know, that she wants to know.
So she runs into her friend the green snake, and they decide to go down to Earth for one day just to check it out, just to see what it's like.
And Greenie is also a snake spirit that is also cultivating the way. Only Greenie is not as good at it as the White Snake is, and quite frankly, Greenie is just bored to tears, wanting adventure.
And when the White Snake goes down there, she falls in love right away with Shu Shen.
And he's just a poor scholar. He's an ordinary man who works in a pharmacy. She falls in love, but the happy picture is soon disturbed by a monk, a surprisingly evil Buddhist monk named Fa Hai.
And he just doesn't believe that mortals and spirits should mix. It's, you know, in fact, an unconventional marriage, and he just absolutely doesn't believe it should happen. And so he works to break them up.
Mary's process is a very unique one. I really admire it because it leaves room for spontaneity, and sometimes you don't know what to expect the next day. And it keeps things exciting, but it also gives the opportunity for one to create along with her, to develop along with her. And so it's a very organic process.
From a design perspective, it's both really challenging and also really exciting because you have to be able to work on your feet and respond to what's coming out of what she is discovering with the actors in the rehearsal process. So we always start off, there's certain things we know. For example, we knew Amy was going to be playing White Snake. We knew Tanya was playing Greenie. So I can design the costumes for those characters because I know who they are, I know what they're going to be doing roughly in the story, and I know who's going to be playing them. But then with all of the other characters, she doesn't necessarily assign the roles until she gets into rehearsals.
Because it arises with the script in the way I work, the staging and the text are integral. I don't write anything except I already know, oh, I know how to do this visually, or I could write this around a visual thing I want to do.
There's so many things that I love about this story. There's two amazing female heroines in it who go on this huge adventure and are so brave and are so tested, and yet they're just wonderful characters, so I really admire that.
I think the most touching thing about the show is that these 5-year-olds and 95-year-olds love this show and understand this show. People come to see the show with their spouses and then return a week later with all 6 of their children, you know, because they feel like there's a lesson to impart for the entire family, for everybody. And so I really hope Chicago audiences love this story. We just want to tell a really great story.